Alrighty, hey guys, it's Think Outside the Cube, and I'm gonna go ahead and give you a full tour and review and all that kind of stuff of my car. This is my 2010 Nissan Cube Krom. We purchased it back on Halloween night, I guess you could say. We looked at it earlier that week, and we ended up purchasing it that day. So we've had it for about 8 months now, and I'm over the honeymoon period of the car, so I think it's safe to say that I can point out the stuff that I like and the stuff I don't like pretty easily. So I have been on 2 road trips in this car, one up to Richmond, Virginia, and the other one was a little bit shorter. We went to the mountains in it, the North Carolina mountains. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. It is in the pearlescent white paint. Back in 2009, 2010, earlier model years of the Cube, you could only get the pearl paint with the chrome model, the top of the line. But now I think they've made it where you can option it on lower trims, on the S model and the SLs and stuff like that. So yes, the chrome model ran from 2009 to 2011, so they're extremely rare, and when I was looking for one, I wanted mine to be a 2010 or a 2011 because the 2010 and 2011s had the backup camera, the iPod integration, USB port, all that kind of stuff. So I wasn't very picky with the color because I really wanted like the sapphire gray, like the color of Dad's Altima, or like the pearlescent black color that they had. It almost looked like a really dark blue. But we found the white one, and I really liked it. It was in good condition, so we decided on getting this one. As you can see, these are 16-inch dark finish alloy wheels. They are 195/55 R16s. You do have rear drum brakes, front discs. Back in 09, 010, rear drum brakes were the standard for subcompact cars, but Nissan still hasn't updated them. I foresee the Cube being discontinued in the near future. It has already been discontinued in Canada, so it was discontinued for 2014 in Canada. But yes, Chrome model gives you that 3-bar upper grille, 2-bar lower bumper. It gives you those side skirts. It also gives you, I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. It also gives you that rear spoiler on the back, the bumper down here, and as I said, it's fully loaded, so it gives you that backup camera. The afterthought, I really think this is so ugly. First generation Honda Pilots had it like that. It just looks like a little pimple on the back. I mean, I don't know, but it's worth it having the camera. So yes, you do have smart key. There are 3 entry points on the car. You have the passenger door, the driver door, and the rear hinge door. So yes, as long as you have the key within 2.5 feet of the sensor, you can lock and unlock all the doors or just the driver's door. Coming inside, you do have the premium cloth interior, the woven cloth. It's not actually woven, it's just the texture. It is really nice. I like it over the regular cloth. That was just the seat clicking into place. I'm sorry about that. But yes, coming inside, this does have push button start, obviously, so you'll just keep the key fob anywhere in the car, put your foot on the brake and press the button to start. As you can see, we have 43,770 miles. We purchased it with 40,560, I think. So yeah, we've put about almost 4,000 miles on the car, which that's not a lot for almost a year. But yeah, it doesn't get driven a lot. I do get my license this next coming Friday, so I will be able to get it on the 27th. So we'll go ahead and pop the hood and check out the car, or the engine bay. But before we do that, I'm going to turn off the air conditioner so the fan isn't blowing and you can actually hear me. Under the hood, you have a 1.8 liter inline 4-cylinder producing 122 horsepower and 127 pound-feet of torque. It's connected to a CVT or a 6-speed manual. CVT is standard on all trims but the base. So yeah, it's a pretty nice power plant, 0 to 60 in like, eventually. This is by no means a fast car. I've read 0 to 60 and the fastest I've seen was 9.5. I think real world you're about a 10 and a half second 0 to 60. But yeah, that's not what this car was made for. So let's jump back inside before we do. I have a 6-way manual passenger or driver seat, 4-way manual passenger seat. This is to raise and lower the car or the seat, your backrest, and then your sliding mechanism is this bar right down here. I do have illuminated door seals. That came on the Krom model. Let's go ahead and get some air conditioner pumping on her because it is a little toasty outside. 94 degrees, so yes, we don't need that much, no thank you. So we're gonna go ahead and start off with materials, and this being a entry-level subcompact car, compact car based on the Versa, don't expect much. You do have hard touch upper door panels. It's not grained really rough or anything like that, it's really soft graining, and it does extend up here, your dashboard. As you can hear, hard touch, solid plastics. It is kind of like a rubberized material. I'm not trying to church it up or anything like that. It is kind of like a rubberized. And then here, it does go down. It's all hard plastic, trust me. Coming back to your armrest, it is cloth covering plastic. It's not padded or anything like that, but it's not, at least it's not hard. Or at least it's not plastic hard, it's cloth hard, even though that really doesn't matter. And then you do have a driver armrest. In 2011, they added a passenger armrest, and Mom really hates that she doesn't have an armrest. But, you know, that really doesn't matter. So, let's go ahead and start with your door panel. You do have all your power windows, power locks right here, and your power window lockout. You have your power mirrors right here, and your chrome door handle. You do have the little bungee cord things. The bungee cords, my dad thinks they're so stupid and they're useless, which they are, basically. But I like them, that's all that matters. Down here, you have your trunk or your hatch and your fuel release. We'll go ahead and pop that. You have your VDC off, vehicle dynamic control. It's basically traction and stability control in one button. You have your power mirrors, as I said. You do have your little cup holder right up here that will keep your cold drinks cold in the summer and your warm drinks warm in the winter. I really like the cup holder right here. I think this car has a total of like 10 cup holders. It's crazy. Okay, to the left of your steering wheel, you do have your automatic headlight controls and your blinkers. To the right, you have your variable intermittent speed wipers and your rear wiper controls. I'm sorry about that. Okay, on your leather wrapped steering wheel, you do have your audio controls, Bluetooth controls, and your cruise controls, and your horn. I'm not gonna beep it. Coming to your head unit, you do have a 6-speaker premium audio system. Wait, I'm sorry, it's a 7-speaker premium audio system. I forgot about the subwoofer in the back. But, hold on, let me turn on. There we go, now you can actually see it, kind of. But yes, it is AM, FM, CD, auxiliary, USB, and it does have an iPod menu. The iPod menu is when you have your iPod plugged in. It is a single disc CD. Later model years, 2011, 2012, satellite radio was an option. So coming down here, you have your hazards, your automatic climate control, single zone, all that jazz, pretty cool. The only other subcompact car that has automatic climate control that I can think of is the Ford Fiesta, and it doesn't come standard. Right here I have my little aftermarket cube accessory thing that I keep my glasses in and all that kind of stuff. You have your bungee cord thing right here. Down here you do have some cup holders, 3 to be exact, accented by your mood lighting. And you do have your USB port, which is right here. Have my phone charger plugged into that. Forgot to mention, you do have sport pedals and all that kind of stuff. Right here is what you use to control your ambient lighting. There's 21 different colors, and you can hold it down and it'll cycle through them all. Right down here you have some storage. I keep my coins there. You do have an e-brake right here, and it does conceal all of the stuff so you can't see anything even when it's lifted up, which I really like that, even for it being such a cheap car. Down here you just have some storage. We have a card to the Johnson Lexus dealer in Raleigh when Mom and I went to go look at Lexus RXs for her. And then back here I have some hand sanitizer for when I pump gas, and some receipts and napkins and stuff like that. So coming up here you do have your passenger airbag indicator. Looking at your glove box, it is damped, and it's absolutely cavernous. Hold on, I'll take my flip-flop off for reference. This is a size 10. There you go. It goes way back there. I can close it. You can store shoes in your glove box, okay? That is just crazy. But yes, my gigantic glove box. Let's go ahead and jump in the back seat. Before we go to the back seat though, I will point out up here you do have your sun visors with vanity mirror, no vanity lights, and they are absolutely humongous. With them down like this, you can't see anything. Well, I usually have to push them up like that. Same on the other side with your mirror and vanity light, or vanity mirror. And you do have 3 lighting controls up here. Hi, that's me. And over here, since I do not have garage home link, I have my little garage door opener on my my grab handle, and I have my Bluetooth microphone up here. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you, headliner, it's cheap, it's plasticky, it's not plasticky, it's not plush. I wouldn't say it's generic paper towel, but I wouldn't say it's by any means luxurious. But I forgive it because it's got the ripple effect. I'm coming to your rear view mirror. It is manually dimming, and you do have a little plastic piece up here to cover up all the mechanics and stuff. And you do have a little dome light up here. I have it set on to turn on when the doors open and stuff. So let's go ahead and jump into the back seat. Oh my gosh, the doors are locked. Please excuse that. So coming into the back seat, I do have, oh my gosh, I fell in. You have plenty of legroom. That's where I would have it to drive. I'm almost 5'10", 5'10" and growing. Plenty of legroom. The seat does slide forward and aft via this bar down here. It is a one-piece slide, but see, I can have it slide all the way up where my knees are touching, and then there's that position, and then all the way back where I have just gobs of room. You do have reclining seat backs. It is split. This piece and this piece recline via these little pull handles right here. You do have a 5-person back seat. Your seatbelt clicks in right here. That's your ground, and then you would just use it right here. But I just keep it up there so I can fold down my seats and stuff. Right here, I do have a plush center armrest with cup holders. In total, I have 5 cup holders in the back seat, which is kind of funny. And I do have adjustable headrest, but no 5th person headrest. Which no one's going to be sitting here anyway because no one's butt is that narrow. But coming to your door panels, you do have your smooth grained hard plastic. Trying to church it up a little bit, make it sound fancy. And I do have my cloth armrest right here. Chrome door handle, power lock, or power window control. A little place where you can add Nissan accessories, cup holder, and your speaker down here. I do have a little storage container right here, but that's more for the cargo area. And I do have a little handle right here. All 4 passengers do have the handle. And there's only one seat back pocket right here. This was in the car when I got it, and I just haven't taken it out yet. But yes, that's the seat back pockets. Let's go ahead and jump and look in the cargo area. So coming back here, as you can see, it is a swing gate. This little piece of tape right here is actually there because the Rockford Fosgate subwoofer makes this piece rattle, and that little piece of tape makes it not rattle. So that was a really, really easy, cheap fix. This is my sun protector visor thing. We're gonna stick that right there. As you can see, I do have the Nissan Genuine Accessory rear cargo organizer. I have little bins right here with car detailing stuff right there, and just an emergency kit, my manual, and all that kind of stuff in there. You can take this out. Surprisingly, your spare tire is underneath the car in like a basket type thing, but I would have to take this out and unscrew it down here to lower the spare tire, so hopefully that never happens. But it is an illuminated back here. You can get a cargo, I don't know, protector. It shields cargo so people can't look in and see it. And then there's your storage container right there. I do like the side swinging door, and people said this was wrong, that this isn't the correct way. But yeah, it is, because you would be parking on the curb, and since it opens like this, you can load stuff from the curb into the car. I mean, I don't know how is that wrong? I mean, I don't understand. But yes, the RAV4 does have it on the other side. So what you would have to do, you'd have to close it, get your stuff, come over here, put it on the ground, open the door, and put your stuff in. So yeah, that's overcomplicated. But as you can see, the lights are on now because I do have automatic lights. You do have little side marker indicators. And this, someone asked what this is. This basically says I can't go through an automatic car wash because it'll rip my spoiler off. I looked online, and you can go through touchless auto washers. You just can't go through ones that have the big arms that swing around and stuff like that. Right here you have your gas cap. Oh, I'm sorry about that. And you can take it out and sit it right there. Close it. So yeah, that's basically it for this car. Just a little word to the wise. Don't be surprised if you see a different car as my daily driver. This car is for sale, surprisingly. But I'll explain why right now. The car's basically for sale because I want something a little larger. My price is my price. Someone was interested and they wanted to give me a lowball offer. I was like, no. My minimum is blank. And they said, okay, well, whatever. And I was like, okay, bye. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the car. I'll be more than glad to sell it to any of you guys. Just message me if you're interested. But I absolutely adore the car. It's just not a really good highway car. You get blown around a lot in your lane because of crosswinds and stuff. But I would just say keep it in the city if you're planning on getting one. By no means I can drive 2 hours to Raleigh or anything like that, 3 hours to Raleigh or whatever, and I'm fine. But on my it was about 3.5 hours up to Richmond. That was I had to sit and take a break because your wrist feel like noodles from trying to keep the car in the lane. But yeah, probably zero of you people are interested after me saying that. But I am looking at cars. 8th gen Honda Civics are mainly what I'm looking at. Post-refresh models with EX and above. I don't want an LXS. I don't want any of that. But yeah. So, I don't have to get rid of this car. This car's perfectly fine. But if I'm going to get rid of it, I would need to go ahead and get rid of it while it has value. And in 6 months and a year, it's not going to have any value in it. I couldn't barely get $10,000 for it. So yeah, message me if you're interested. I'm not going to post links and stuff like that in the description just because it'll display my location and stuff. But yeah, if you are seriously interested, let me know. Thank you guys for watching, and if you have any questions on the car, if you want to see any videos on it, I'll be sure to try and get those requests fulfilled. I will do driving videos and stuff once I have my license, if I still have the car. And if I do get a different car, you guys will be the first people to know. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.